Good morning. Have you ever wished there had been a class that taught you how to manage stress, recognize anxiety or depression, or simply understand your emotions? Most of us spend years learning math, science, and history, but very little time learning how to take care of our mental health. Mental health is essential for the healthy emotional, social, and cognitive development of adolescents. Yet many young people struggle in silence because they don't understand what they're experiencing or don't know where to turn to for help. As a psychology major, I've learned about the impact that common mental health disorders can have on people's lives and how early education can make meaningful differences. My goal is to become a therapist because I want to help people feel heard, supported, and understood. Today, I want to talk to you about mental health education and why it should be a required course in every high school. One, it increases awareness of mental illness, develops emotional intelligence, and encourages early intervention that could save lives. Let me begin by discussing why mental health education is needed. Mental health education increases awareness and reduces stigma. Many adolescents experience mental challenges, yet they often don't recognize the symptoms or know how to respond. Some may think feeling anxious every day is normal, while others may hide depression because they fear being judged. By requiring a mental health course, it would educate students about common conditions such as anxiety, depression, eating disorders, bipolar disorder, and other mental illnesses, and recognizing that it's not a personal weakness. When people understand mental health, they are more likely to treat others with compassion instead of judgment. Education helps replace myths with facts and encourages students to seek help without feeling ashamed. Understanding mental illness is important, but education can also help students better understand themselves. Mental health education develops emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is an ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions while also recognizing the emotions of others. Imagine a teenager who feels overwhelmed after failing an exam or going through a difficult breakup. Without healthy coping skills, they may react with anger, isolate themselves, or believe their situation will never improve. A mental health course could teach students practical strategies for managing stress, communicating effectively, solving problems, and building resilience. These skills don't just improve mental health, they strengthen friendships, family relationships, and future careers. Students who develop emotional intelligence are often better communicators, better listeners, and more empathetic toward others. These are life skills that benefit people long after they graduate from high school. Learning about mental health and emotional intelligence also helps students recognize when someone else may be struggling. Mental health education encourages early intervention and can save lives. One of the greatest benefits of mental health education is that it teaches students to recognize warning signs before a crisis occurs. If a friend suddenly withdraws from others, loses interest in activities they once enjoyed, talks about feeling hopeless, or begins giving away personal things, that could be signs they need help. A mental health course would teach students how to respond appropriately, not by trying to become counselors themselves, but by encouraging a friend to speak with a trusted adult, school counselor, parent, or mental health professional. Early intervention can make an enormous difference. The sooner someone receives support, the greater the chance they can recover and avoid reaching a crisis. Sometimes asking one simple question, "Are you okay?" can open the door to a life-changing conversation. Today I explain why mental health education should become a required course in high school. I also discuss how it increases awareness of mental illness and reduces stigma, develops emotional intelligence and healthier relationships, and encourages early intervention that can help save lives. We prepare students for college, careers, and adulthood by teaching them academic subjects. We should also prepare them for life's emotional challenges. Mental health affects every aspect of our lives, yet many students graduate without ever learning how to recognize mental illness, cope with stress, or ask for help. We can't always see what someone is carrying inside. A smile can hide pain, and silence can hide suffering. Imagine the difference we could make if every student left high school with not only academic knowledge, but educating themselves about mental health. With these tools, they can potentially save their own life or someone else's. Thank you.